We have reached the end of our first season in the Premier League, and we can feel very proud of what we have achieved. Let's go and kick some balls. Hello and welcome back to the Liberty Stadium in Swansea. And if you are new to the channel, then why not subscribe, watch, like and comment and help the channel to grow and help us to support the very worthwhile cause that you can see scrolling above. And it has been an amazing season for Swansea, and we are currently in 6th, which means that at the moment we are in the Euro Cup position, but if results go against us today, then we could finish up in just the Continental Cup, the third tier of European football. But either way, it will have been a remarkable achievement for a team that was supposed to finish 19th. And if we look at what has happened since you were last here, you saw the draw against Brentford, and then Manchester City beat us by 2-0 at home, and then the big shock result, Brighton away, we lost by 5-0, and it didn't help that Liam Delap got sent off in the 9th minute, leaving us playing the whole game really with 10 men, and Brighton took us apart. But we recovered against Burnley to win by 3-1, and that leaves now the Arsenal game, which really is to get to the Euro Cups. It's in our own hands now. If Tottenham win their game, we have to win our game. If Tottenham draw their game, then a draw will be good enough for us. But if Tottenham win, then we will have to beat Arsenal. So with that in mind, we're going out to try and beat Arsenal and playing in a very positive manner. And we have Fisher in goal, Vojeda, Williams, House and Manning at the back, Maguire, Downs and Grimes in midfield, with Neacham, Gian and Pirro up front. And so let's go and see if we can qualify for the Euro Cup. And it will be something really remarkable if we do manage to finish in 6th place, qualify for the Euros, and Swansea will have done themselves proud. But if it doesn't go our way, then we will have done ourselves proud anyway, and we have already qualified for the Continental Cup, and we are in Europe in a way next season. And here comes Gian working his way down the left. That's into Neacham. He finds Maguire, who puts it wide of the post. That was a chance. We have decided to go all out. We've replaced our defensive midfielder with an attacking midfielder. We're going to play in a very positive manner and hope that we can give Arsenal a bit of a shock. They won't be expecting this, and hopefully we will manage to get a result here as Arsenal come through and Lingard has a chance, but Fisher does well to hold on to that one. So with 8 minutes gone, it's Arsenal 0, Swansea 0. It's an even contest so far as Neacham looks for Maguire, but that's a poor pass. And that's all the way back to Lino, who hoofs it up the field, and that should be tidied up by Vojeda. And I still don't know how to say his name. Vojeda sounds good enough to me. And here comes Neacham. Neacham has a chance. Can he get it back across the 6-yard box? Yes, he can. And Pirro, it's hit the bar. And that was a chance for Swansea. And at the moment, it's Bristol City 0, Tottenham 0, Arsenal 0, Swansea 0. And that means we are still 6th in the table. And we are set at the moment for the Euros, the Euro Cup, the 2nd tier rather than the 3rd tier. We just need to get that goal against Arsenal, and we are taking the game to them. And here comes Maguire again, beautifully taken down. He finds Vojeda, he finds Neacham. Neacham has a shot from distance, and that was a great save by Lino, who tipped that somehow over the bar. Grimes is going to take the corner. Grimes swings in the corner and Courtney House heads it over the bar. We certainly are giving Arsenal a game here. We are, even though we have no possession, we're dominating the chances. Although the XG doesn't say it, we certainly have had the majority of the highlights. I'm just going to tell them, keep going. You're doing so well, and we can win this game. As Arsenal look to build from the back, and here is Tavares. Thomas, he looks for Nielsen, and Nielsen back to Tavares. And Arsenal are just playing it about a little bit, trying to find a little opening, but that's nicely intercepted by Williams, but then he gives it away. And Arsenal are now looking to work down the right. They have a little bit of space down there. And can they get it into the box? They're looking, probing, and we are keeping them out at the moment. But they are still probing, and here is Tavares, and nobody's closing him down. That's not the greatest play in the world. And Nielsen has a chance, and Nielsen has hit the post, and we have been let off there. And suddenly Swansea just went to sleep, and that is a dreadful tackle on Pirro. And what is the referee going to do? I think it's just a yellow card. And there's 66 minutes gone now. It is Tottenham have taken the lead against Bristol City, and they are now 2-1 up, and that means that we need to score against Arsenal. We need to win this now, and it's like, come on FM, give us a really good chance and we'll take it. As Arsenal bring it forward, and that's headed clear, and here comes Pirro charging up the pitch. What can he do? Can he get the ball into the box? Here comes Pirro again. Pirro looking to get it outside his man. Can he get it across? Yes, he can. He finds Downs. Downs is looking for Manning. Manning has a shot, and that's over the bar, and that is not part of the game plan. Manning shouldn't be. He's on to take fewer shots, and he just plowed it over the bar. And time is running out for us now. It is Arsenal 0, Swansea 0. It's a good performance, and to actually keep Arsenal at bay, and a 0-0 draw under normal circumstances would be a good result. But here's Xhaka, and that's a great save by Fisher. Fisher, who has become a very, very good goalkeeper since he was signed 2 seasons ago. And Arsenal have a corner. It's pretty much all Arsenal now. But here comes Swansea. Pirro picks up the ball, but the highlight ends. And it does look as if the game is going to peter out into a 0-0 draw. As Arsenal have another corner. And come on, can we just get it up the field? Get it up the field. Let's try for that winner. Fisher has the ball. What is Fisher going to do? But the highlight comes to an end, and the game is over. And it is Arsenal 0, Swansea 0. We had done everything we could. It was a tough fixture to end, and it looks like Tottenham have beaten Bristol City by 2-1, which means we will finish in 7th. We will go into the Euro 2, what it's called here on FM, the Intercontinental European Cup, the 3rd tier of Europe. But to reach Europe for a team that was predicted to finish in 19th, this has been a remarkable performance. And we have done ourselves proud. And we have to just take a look now at the end of season review and see what actually happened. We didn't actually play as well as we should have done. We had a great start to the season, and then unfortunately it wasn't. The second half fell apart. Shane Lavery has developed very nicely, 12 goals, 1 assist in his 17 starts. He came in from Blackpool for 6 million, and he's done very, very well to get an average rating of 7.31. Vojveda has played very, very well. and Diego Rico. But the rest, Courtney House didn't have a bad season, especially at the beginning. Stankovic very rarely played. Emil Kraft, again, not a great season. Guillan, very poor. Scarpa didn't play as well as I wanted him. I thought he might be a great player for us. Hasn't done the business. Just 3 players, really. Shane Lavery being the pick of the bunch, scoring 12 in his 17 appearances. He will now become our advanced forward for next season. We were expected to avoid relegation. We finished in 7th, and of course the board must be delighted to get European football for next year. We had a great start to the season. There's a lot of wins in there, and the season up until January looked very, very good. But then it all fell apart at the end of the season, and we lost a number of games we should not have lost in the second half of the season. Maybe just tiredness. In the FA Cup, we did okay. We got to the 5th round and we were beaten. I remember our reserves were beaten by West Ham by 3-2. It was a very, very good performance in the FA Cup. And we reached the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup, eventually losing to Manchester City by 3-1. And so that was a very, very good performance in the Cup. But it's in the league where we excelled. And to finish in 7th is an absolutely fabulous job. In terms of our biggest win, we weren't great goal scorers. The tactic that we were using was very defensive, but we beat Leicester by 3-0 and Watford away by 3-0. And the goal of the season, I do remember it. It was that goal by Shane Lavery after Jorginho had put a bullet into the net. Shane Lavery went and showed him he could do it as well. And well done to Shane Lavery this season. In terms of the finances, it's all looking very good. I'm hoping that we will get a very, very nice transfer budget to play with this season. And Grimes was the top shirt seller, with Neacham, Lavery, Pirro and Magyar also in the top 5. In terms of our best 11, it's not bad. To have 6 players over 7 is not bad. Vojvoda, Williams both getting over 7 at the back. Courtney House not far shy of 7. Downs not having the greatest season, but Matt Grimes again proving what a great player he is. And I think Neacham could be on his way out this summer. He's not performed as he should have, as I hoped he might, and he might be out. Delap with a 7.24, we've extended his loan, and Lavery with a 7.31 did exceptionally well for us. There are no awards for me this season, of course, but the fans' player of the year was Liam Delap, and the young player of the season was Shane Lavery. And signing of the season, we know, was Shane Lavery. Goal of the season he got as well. Liam Delap was the top goal scorer with 12 goals, and Oliver Neacham chipped in with 10 assists. And Liam Delap, player of the match 6 times, and had an average rating of 7.2 in the Premier League. And Ahula was the best pass completion in a match at 79. Flynn Downs, only one record broken, managed to break the record for the worst discipline with 10 yellow cards. And that's the season review. It was a great season, even if the players didn't perform to their maximum ability. And in terms of, if I'm just going to have a look for, we can see the club vision, which has altered a little. They've taken out play attacking football and it just replaced it with play defensively sound. In terms of the Premier League, the expectation is good to avoid relegation, but they have said reach the quarter-final of the Euro Cup too. That might be a hard ask of us. We're going to have to make some great signings. And the board have set the initial budgets. They have increased the wage budget to 1 million per week, and the transfer budget has been set at 52.58 million. And that's a little bit of money that we can play with. And hopefully we will strengthen the squad, especially as Pirro and Nietzsche hopefully will be leaving. We might end up with about £70 million to play with. With that, we may be able to do something. And then that's it for this video and for this season. And if you have enjoyed it and you're new to the channel, why not subscribe, like, watch and comment. Help the channel to grow and help us to support the very worthwhile cause that you can see scrolling above. And all that remains to be said now is we will see you for the next season with a transfer special, and probably the final game of our qualifying round in the Euro Cup 2, which will be before the season starts, and an update on how the transfer window has gone. And so we're looking for an exciting start to next season, and we hope to see you all there. See you next time.